Hello everyone and welcome back to another one with me, Miss Whitney B. So today I'm bringing you a channeled breadcrumb from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. Came through a song called 34 to 35, 34 plus 35 from Ariana Grande. I'm going to get into the lyrics real quick and then we will get into the reading. All right, and before we get started, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Leave down any little messages or notes about things that you've experienced or breadcrumbs that you get or different ways that spirit or your twin or even your counterpart, your soulmate, brings you different loving messages. Also, don't forget to shout out where you're from. I'm coming from live in Portland, Oregon. Which is in Portland, Oregon, the United States, which is on the West Coast. It's kind of dreary and raining out today, but still beautiful. All right, I'm going to get into the lyrics. We have, you might think I'm crazy the way I've been craving. To put it quite plainly, just give me them babies. So what you doing tonight? Better say doing you right, yeah. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. I don't want to keep you up, but show me, can you keep it up? Cause then I'll have to keep you up. Shit, maybe I'ma keep you up, boy. I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. You know I keep it squeaky, yeah. Saving up my energy. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35, yeah. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35. You drink it just like water. You says it tastes like candy. So what you doing tonight? Better say doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. And then it just repeats the chorus. Can you stay up all night? I don't want to keep you up, but show me. Can you keep it up? Because then I'll have to keep you up. Shit, maybe I'm going to keep you up. And then it goes through, can you stay up all night? And then verse 3 is, baby, you might need a seatbelt when I write it. I'm going to leave it open like a door. Come inside it. Even though I'm wifey, you can hit it like a side chick. Don't need no side dick. Got the neighbors yelling, earthquake. 4.5 when I make the bed shake. Put it down heavy even though it's lightweight. Yeah, babe. Yeah, we started at midnight. Go till the sunrise. Done at the same time. But who's counting the time when we got it for life? I know all your favorite spots. You can take it from the top. You such a dream come true. Make a bitch wanna hit snooze. And then it just repeats. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. And so in this, I feel the Divine Feminine is really saying, okay, Divine Masculine, I've done my healing. Talking about how she's eating healthy and drinking her coffee and staying on the squeaky clean. And so Divine Feminine has done her work to fully heal and charge up. And she's saying, are you ready? Can you match me? Because if you can, you're a keeper and I'm going to keep you. She wants it all. Divine Feminine is coming to her own saying, oh, I want it all. I want it all. And so what's funny is this song actually came in after the Divine Masculine song channeled message came in. And the Divine Masculine in his message was talking about how it was Girl, Put Your Record On. Girl, put your record on. That song. And tell me your favorite song. And so basically, Divine Feminine is ready. And she's saying, oh, I'm ready. Are you ready? Can you meet me there? Can you meet me in the middle? Can you keep up? Because I done did my work and I'm ready. I'm powerful. Are you? Divine Feminine coming fast and hard. Divine Feminine is ready. I feel like I've done the work and I'm proud and I'm ready to get it on. I'm ready to take the next steps. I'm ready to show you to show up and show out, basically, is what I'm hearing. Like, I'm ready to show up and show out. Let's do this. All right. Okay, Divine Feminine, you feeling powerful? It's interesting because I feel like I've been receiving downloads. I've been eating my fruits and vegetables. I've been exercising. I've been taking care. And so I've been talking to Spirit, and Spirit's been talking to me, and I know what's going on. I know what the flavor of the tea is. I know, and I'm ready. So ready. Let's do this. And so, okay, divine feminine, okay. It's funny because I just seen like an old-fashioned teacup and saucer with biscuits, and it's like the tea's all poured, the sugar's in there, the milk is in there, and dipping the cookie and eating it, and then like waiting, like, okay, tell me the tea, I'm ready. Like divine feminine has done all her steps, and then she turns. I feel like this is in the morning too. It's funny. So like maybe many of you divine feminines are getting up in the morning drinking tea. So divine masculine, if you're listening to this, your divine feminine is telling you that she's getting up in the morning. She's taking care of herself. She's meditating. She's listening to the universe talk to her. She's following her signs and symbols. She's living her passion. I just seem like I feel like I'm eating my favorite cookie, drinking my favorite tea. So whether it's tea or coffee or whatever beverage that your divine feminine imbibes in the morning, or maybe it's breakfast and it's not, maybe it's fruit and not cookies. It doesn't really matter. It's just the visual of I'm giving care to myself, and then I sit back and let the universe bring me what I need. Because when I went to go take a drink of that tea, after I ate a piece of my cookie, I was intent, listening, like spirit's talking to me, the universe is talking to me. So maybe your divine feminine is watching videos, like my videos. Maybe she's watching many other different kinds of videos. I also feel like this divine feminine herself may be an oracle, a psychic, have strong intuition, and receive messages about the future. And what's happening and what's going on. I feel like I very strongly understand that the universe is talking to me, and that you're talking to me as well, divine masculine. I feel like you bring me messages and songs, like you're 5D telepathically communicating with me, and I hear you. I hear you. That's how I feel. Okay. All right, universe, what does divine feminine want to tell divine masculine? What would she like to say to him? What would she like to tell him? Actually, first, we want to know what the message is about. Spirit, tell me about this divine feminine, this group of divine feminines, and what they're going on. Spirit, highest self, beings coming in the highest vibrations of love and light, please light this message up for the divine masculine from the divine feminine. Light it up. Tell them true. Tell them authentically true from the divine feminines. What they're working on, what they're going through, what this message is about. This message is about moving forward with speaking authentic truth. We have the Chariot here with the King of Swords. And so this divine feminine is letting you know that she's ready to move forward, and that she's speaking the authentic truth. She knows who she is, and she knows what she wants, and she knows the work that she's done. She's confident. She's sure of herself. I just heard no mask needed. I'm the authentic me, and I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. What else is this about, Spirit? Light it up like the 4th of July. There's been a lot of loss, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. She has gone through that. And I got a miracle. And I can see how that pain brought me this miracle. How I had to go through these things to get the dream come true. Oh, over skilled work rewarded. Oh, divine feminine went through a whole power up. Yes, she sure did. Became the magician. Sure did. Became the magician. She said that there was a lot of heartache and pain and distress in her life. And she said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm getting a whole miracle. Called on the universe and made it happen. And with that, she got skilled work rewarded, which brought this miracle in the first place. She got this pain. She faced it. She honored it. She celebrated it. She learned the lesson and got the miracle, which then brings in the skilled work rewarded and getting all of these beautiful gifts and the power up with that magician card. Oh, also, this card, divine feminine just whispered to me. She said, my divine masculine came telling me truths. She said that my divine masculine came and helped me heal my heart by telling me authentic truth. Very subtle. I just heard little whisperings. I'm hearing, so if you see this picture, she looks asleep, and this divine masculine has a blue rose in his hand. That blue rose is about authentic truth. So he brought healing, loving, honoring, celebrating words of authentic truth while she was asleep. So she was getting visions to guide her along the whole way. And she's saying, I'm still receiving those visions, and I see the success. I see the success. This is the sun, guys. She sees the success. She sees the counterparts, and she sees how it's all going to come together. And she says she's ready for the next stage. Yes. I have gone through the pain and the betrayal, and I now see clear. I have a new perspective. I understand that sometimes roses have thorns, but it's how we deal with that and move through it and stay solid, anchored, grounded, and stable, and make objective decisions, we move forward. Yes, because right here on top of this card next comes the Emperor. So she got a whole new perspective, which then brought in the Emperor. Also, I'm hearing I brought in my own Emperor. I became my own soulmate. I gave myself the things that I dream about. I brought myself gifts of love. I took myself on a transformative journey through a portal to wake up my own divine masculine, because the divine masculine within was sleeping. It's why I turned to others thinking that they could give me what I wanted. But I had to tell myself the truth and bring in the light. Once I looked to the light, I saw the truth. Oh, divine feminine learned that she's the bringer of her own happiness no matter what. Yes, and she has reunion within herself. She got reunion by facing this authentic truth and bringing the light into her own inner divine masculine. She brought the truth. So this is what she's telling you, divine masculine. She's telling you that she brought healing to her own self with this star card. This work that she's done, she's gone on a whole journey. She's coming to tell you authentic and true. Authentic and true. I'm ready to move forward, and this is my authentic truth. I know what I want. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. Can you meet me there? Will you meet me there? Because I'm ready. She went through a lot of pain and experienced trauma and pain and heartache with these swords of truth. They stabbed her. She got stabbed in the heart. She got stabbed. She was stabbing her own self in the back as well, I'm hearing. She trusted those who did not deserve that trust. She gave her love to those who had not earned it, and they betrayed her for it. She betrayed herself. And through that knowing and this transformative process, by going on the journey and understanding herself in that reflection, excuse me, she purged. She was able to purge and understand on a whole new level how spirit is always there for her, and that she is always there for herself. And with that comes the miracle of the soul level transformation and manifesting a whole new life. Okay? She's telling you that she's received visions and messages from you, divine masculine, that bring her truth and hope and heart healing and love and understanding. She sees clear the future, and that you and she are divine counterparts, and that there is much abundance and freedom to be had, love, security, and sanctuary. For some reason, that looks like a coffin to me. And when I think of a coffin with a statue over it, I think of protection and safety. I think of a safe space to be oneself. Not so morbidly like death, but just what is a coffin itself? It is a safe space. It's a beautifully decorated, ornamented box. And so a home, a lifestyle, a way of being. She sees what the future can bring, how beautiful it can be, and how new perspectives, understanding truth and letting go of the pain, transitioning the pain and heartbreak into joy, into love, into understanding, into full, it's all of the seasons are on this card, and that to me feels like a coming full circle, understanding, and then having a new perspective based on that. Which then brings in her connection to her own divine emperor within herself, and the ability to lay solid foundations and to be stable and to create fruitfulness and abundance through step-by-step actions here in the physical world, truly anchoring and grounding that into herself and giving gifts to herself, receiving gifts from her own divine masculine, and going through portals of awakening, portals of truth, by shining the light on her own divine masculine energy within herself and looking to the light and bringing in truth to that. This blue, this blue tie very much to me symbolizes truth and awakening and letting go of the bindings through truth and really allowing herself to come into full authentic glory as all that she is by marrying and bringing light to both aspects of herself, which then brings full reunion of the self. So your divine feminine has brought full union upon herself through her healing and her steps. She removed the mask. If you see, these masks are on the floor. And she removed the mask, and she is also, it looks like to me, saying no to offers that don't serve her. She is looking to move forward, but no longer making choices that bring heartbreak based on illusion. Do you see this man has a mask on and a cup that he's like sloshing about, not even respecting it? And so I think that this divine feminine is no longer going to be taking offers or moving forward with offers from masked people not coming forward in authentic truth. And so she's saying, will you meet me there? Can you meet me there? Can you bring me this care? Can you bring me this love? Will you willingly offer it to me? Because I'm hearing, I'm not willing to chase you for it. I'm not willing to ask you for it. I shouldn't have to. And if you're the true partner for me, you'll show up as that person. I won't have to try. You won't have to try. We'll be perfect all on our own. And we'll have that great inner strength. Yeah. Over the spilled milk. Yeah, because there's been a lot of spilled milk, guys. And a lot of like powerlessness, feeling like confusion and like not knowing where to go and how to be. But that's all over now. Divine feminine is ready to take a leap of faith into feelings of home with the lovers. She's ready for that. She's ready to get her dreams come true. And so whether, what is this? The Four of Swords. Yeah, she's ready to do the dance, but it has to be authentic. She's ready to rest and relax and have fun and to play and to be in joy. I hear, I want freedom. I want comfort. I want stability. I give this to myself, and I only want partners who will meet me there. Can you do that? Can you do that while I take this time, while I have taken this time to fill my cup and to support myself? See all this nurturing care she gives to herself and those around her? Do you see that? Yeah. Okay, divine masculine. That's what your divine feminine is talking about. Okay. All right, Spirit. What else does divine feminine... What does divine feminine want to tell divine masculine? So that was what her message was about. What does she want? So the emissary, the leader. I'm the leader. I've accepted that role and I'm ready to rock it. I'm rocking it. Are you ready to join me there? Because I'm ready. Okay, Spirit. What divine feminine, what would you like to tell your divine masculine at this time? I just heard I'm working on loving compassion. Loving compassion. I heard I'm working on loving compassion. These beautiful Lumerian cards. I'm going to take that. Spirit guides, highest self, light it up like the 4th of July. Divine feminine, what would you like to tell your divine masculine you are working on? Fire. With evolution. Oh, with journey to wholeness. With the high heart chakra. Oh, wow. Yeah, with the portal to the keeper. Exactly. So this very much reflects what she was talking about in her previous cards. She's shifting with this air energy. She's going through transformations and shifting. She's becoming a whole new version of herself, a higher version of herself. It's funny because I wrote this card in pink because that was the color I felt. And this is the higher heart chakra, which is also the pink. As above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. And this is also about experiencing bliss, ecstatic bliss, high vibrations of oneness and connection to spirit and self, which leads into this card right here with the journey to wholeness. Divine feminine is doing her work to become whole within herself, being fruitful and abundant and beautiful and lush and divine. She is doing that work, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. with the portal keeper. And so realizing and learning that she is the one who holds the answers. It is her. She is the portal keeper. She is the connection to the divine. She is the divine herself. And she creates the world she lives and the dreams of what is to become through her connection to herself and the divine. Oh, that's so beautiful, divine feminine. And then loving compassion also feels like just learning to see her reflection and the reflection of love and one love in all things. It feels to me like getting so clear and connected and in oneness with all that is, that she fully surrenders and allows the transformation with this fire energy. And it feels like knowings on all these different levels. These are all pieces and parts of herself and her connection and her dance with the universe and with universal knowledge and beings. And as she goes within and aligns, she awakens this connection on deeper and deeper levels. And so divine feminine is going through a whole nother layer of evolution, of evolving into the higher versions of herself. I heard I'm coming home in ways I've never come home before, and it feels amazing. I feel love. I feel like love. I feel love in all that I do and all that I am. Even when I go into separation, I still feel loved. I still know that the universe is there. I still know. And so that is that divine feminine, is this group of divine feminines telling you, I am well aware of myself and where I'm at and what I'm doing. And I know that I'm connected to everything in all ways. And that as I go within and connect even deeper and awaken on more levels to myself, I am the answer in every way that is. Wow, that's really beautiful. Okay, a couple more. Divine feminine is getting grounded in her power. A lot of pink and orange, a lot, and purple. Blues, wow, just a lot. With alignment, acacia, with boundaries, crumbling, and the initiation. Yeah, so she's deep rest and replenishment, going deeply within herself to get that authentic healing. It feels like aligning her highest self. Getting grounded is about feeling solid and stable and grounded and safe. So once she feels that way, it's easy to align ourselves to our higher self and to tap into this universal wisdom and knowledge, not only of our own, but of each other's. And then as she's doing that, or with this work that she's doing, she's establishing better boundaries for herself and others. Boundaries are excellent ways to create healthy relationships with oneself and all others. And through that solid boundary work with integrity and transparency and care and accountability, we create a fertile field to grow and flourish and nurture ourselves and all others who we are aligned with and doing the work with. And this allows then for what is being clung to fall and to crumble and to be let go of. Because divine feminine has also been doing the work to remove all that no longer serves her, and then also moving forward back again to this portal, crossing of the threshold, going through the portal again to that deeper level of self. All of these snakes are about that divine healing and that shedding of her skin, that transformation. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of crown chakra energy going on here, higher heart, that pink energy with the purple. That crown chakra awakening, deeper and deeper and deeper levels of awakening and awareness within this divine feminine. Lots of truth coming in, lots of lightning in these two cards. Do you see that? Lightning. And then also in the cards underneath, lots and lots of light energy coming in. So divine feminine has been getting a lot of downloads of truth from the divine and her connection to herself. That is really awesome. Okay, Spirit. Divine Feminine, what would you like to tell Divine Masculine? Any messages just specifically for him? I'm going to use the Romance Angel cards. I love these cards. All right, messages for Divine Masculine from the Divine Feminine Collective. Spirit, light it up like the 4th of July, please. Okay. We have heart-to-heart conversations with calling in your soulmate. We have children with staying optimistic, with forgiving and learning over making the effort, loving herself first, and then chemistry and retreat at the bottom of the deck. Chemistry wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. It just feels like a lot of cards. But retreat, doing the inner work. Divine Feminine has gone within and is taking her time to heal and to disconnect from the world and to do her authentic work. So Divine Masculine, what does Divine Feminine want you to know? She wants you to know that she's having heart-to-heart conversations with herself and with Spirit and those around her about you, about what she wants with you, the future she wants to have, the things she wants to experience, the joys that she does experience. I just heard like, oh my God, I'm so in love with him. He's so amazing. And then just like all these braggings, like he's so handsome, he's so intelligent. He always says the wittiest, funniest things, like he's kind. Oh, his soul is so gentle and beautiful. And oh, he's so funny. Like I can laugh for hours with him. Like I'm just hearing all these things that she's talking about to Spirit and to her friends. Some of them are, I do see physical people. I do see a lot of angels and spirits though. So a lot of this is being talked to ancestors and spirits. Also, I feel like Divine Feminine wants you to know that she's also calling in the children that are coming into your union. That if you and your Divine Feminine want children, that she is calling them in. That she is actually, I'm hearing, having conversations with these children. She's talking to them, letting them know. And I just heard back, they're talking to her too. They're letting her know that they're coming and who they are. I just heard names. I feel that some of you, your Divine Feminine, maybe even you Divine Masculines have been receiving these visions from your children as well. But I'm hearing Divine Feminine knows the names, or at least one of the names of your children. I just heard the firstborn. Divine Feminine knows the name of the firstborn. Oh, that's fascinating, Spirit. Thank you for sharing. Wow, Divine Feminine. Oh, that's psychic ability. This Divine Feminine collective is very psychic, very aware. She communicates on many different realms and levels. And I'm hearing that she may even have been communicating with the spirits of these children. If not, I'm hearing actually most of her life, if not her whole life. Like she's been communicating with them, talking to them. I am hearing that there's an upgrade, a deeper level of communication now than there was before. But I see a little girl like playing make-believe with her dolls or her Barbies or something like this, or little people or something. And she's talking to her children, the beings that will be her children. So this Divine Feminine is very connected to her soul family and her spirit family. This Divine Feminine is working on being optimistic, focusing on forgiving and learning, releasing, letting go, healing all that has come from the past. And she's allowing more love into her present moment. She's making the effort to love herself first and to follow her alignment. And so Divine Feminine is really doing the work to align to her true self and to heal from all that has come to pass, and to really make the effort to fill her cup, support herself, love herself, give to herself, and then also to follow her magnetic attractions, to follow her alignment and where her heart is calling her to go. Okay? All right, some little advice or messages for Divine Masculine from Divine Feminine. Spirit light it up like the 4th of July. I'm going to use some of my handmade cards. Okay. There's a message directly here from for the Divine Masculine from the Divine Feminine. It's literally my Divine Masculine love card. She sees you as her love. She's also saying to you that I'm working on non-attachment. This is my sympathy versus empathy card, and I made a self-mastery video over knowing the difference and using discernment. And so Divine Feminine is really focusing on having non-attachment and allowing things to flow while being in love and connection and compassion and understanding, but not holding on tight. She's letting go and being free. She wants to tell you that she's dressing up in her best and she's celebrating her life. She's loving herself and indulging in her sensuality and self-care. Divine Feminine is definitely taking some sexual self-care, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm hearing, I'm thinking about you while I'm doing it. And so divine masculine, if you're getting any strong feelings such as that, that is your divine feminine sharing with you. Next we have divine feminine is inviting you, as well as letting you know that she's working on this herself. She's calling on her guides, her teams, and her spirit helpers to speak about where she's at and what she wants. Manifesting and receiving while being numb or triggered. So divine feminine may have had a lot of triggers come up, and I'm hearing a lot of, also I'm hearing she's been triggered by you, or triggers, or you're being triggered and she's being affected by your triggers. And she's just really inviting you to join her in asking for help and love and support and care from spirit, for getting healing and wholeness, to having a open heart and an open mind. And to focus on unconditional love and being heart-centered, to really practice worthiness, deservedness, courage, integrity, and alignment, gratitude and appreciation, and connecting to it all. Again, this is a self-mastery video I did make. It's on connecting to yourself and building the bond with spirit through connection to self. So go check that out. That's a message. Also, we have besties. So she's your bestie. She wants you to know she feels that you're besties. And then she's a little tied up in knots because she's working on this non-attachment here. She's a little attached and she's trying not to be. But she's going the distance and she's following her sacred visions and she's staying out of the drama, and she wants you to follow her in doing that and staying out of the drama and following your heart and having a high level of integrity, not dealing with any bullshit, no BS. This is the no BS toucan. Isn't he so beautiful? But follow your heart. Stay out of the drama. She can feel you. I feel that both of you feel each other often. And she's saying that I'm feeling strongly that she's been getting heart pains about you. Maybe you've been really sad or really going through it, been really triggered, divine masculine. And divine feminine is letting you know that she feels you and that she's doing her best to work through the tied up in knots with you and with the situation, and to really go the distance and to follow her truth. I'm seeing a lot of green here, a lot of heart healing, a lot of connection to self, a lot of empowerment. And so, yeah. I hope this resonated. Please do feel free to drop your comments below, divine masculines or divine feminines. Let me know what resonated, what works for you, what lit up, what was in alignment. Also, what are you working on? What are other breadcrumbs you guys get? What are signs, symbols, and synchronicities, or tricks, tools, or opportunities or resources you guys use to manifest and align to your higher path and your highest and greatest good? All right. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon on another one.